All right, peace, 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 Scorpio. Welcome to your yearly 2002 horoscope. So, January 19th, the South Node will be in your first house, and the North Node will be in your seventh house. The themes are going to be about the relationship to yourself and your partner, your relationship to yourself and the world. The South Node in the first house can be receiving awards or rewards for something that you have been working for a long time. You could be letting go of an old self and creating a new one. There can be emotional turmoil that leads you to understanding why, like you might be somebody who feels like you really don't like to depend on people. And it's going to come to light to why you feel that way. And you'll have the opportunity to address that issue, whether you want to change it, reformat it, rethink it, reframe your beliefs around that. And if it's not you going through this, it could be your partner or people that you tend to attract. And North Node and South Node can bring in strong love relationships. This can be unexpected love. If you are already in a relationship, you'll be working on why you got in the relationship in the first place. So this is like the renewing of your vows type thing. If there's anything that you feel like you want to change at this time, or things are changing in your life, especially if you're a lot older, you could become an empty nesters, and maybe you're thinking about traveling the world now and doing all the fifth house fun retirement things, type thing. You could be starting a business together with your partner. This can be things of that nature. This can be career changes. You can make changes to the way that you eat. And then we have Venus. I've been talking about this on my page thoroughly. It's going to be an interesting time for folks. We're really reevaluating our values here, because systematically in the world, our values are changing and things are changing. And so we might have to move and make changes around the way that we do things. Now, Venus will conjunct Pluto, and I talked really more in depth in the Venus videos that I've done around this, and it'll be a 4-month transit. So relationship questions are going to be on your mind. This could be about marriage, or vice versa, divorce, wanting a family, or moving in together with somebody, wanting to get to know someone overall, getting to know somebody a little bit more. An ex can come back, and you can take your time getting to know them to see if you want to bring them in your life, or if you're going to let them go for good. You can be doing some soul searching, especially with Mars and Gemini in your 8th house for 6 months, starting on the 20th of August to March of 2023. It'll retrograde on the 30th of October to mid-January 2023. And this can intensify relationships. It can activate your sexual life. Unfortunately, this may be something that comes out of a devastating situation. I mean, it's Mars we're talking about here, right? So just being mindful. I always try to watch it when I talk about transits that can be super, super tough, but I also want to be truthful, right? So we're talking about Mars in the 8th house. As I'm doing this video, we are currently having that same energy. So I would even say, as far as researching and considering, what's a good way to say it? Oh my God, it's going to drive me crazy. It's legit gonna drive me crazy. These are things around bills coming out of nowhere, things around debt, taxes, insurances, your partner's money, anything that's coming up now around this eclipse time. So when I'm doing this video is the 18th, and the eclipse is tomorrow. And we've had Mars in Scorpio since November, the beginning of November. And so any themes that are coming up now, you can definitely see a lot of these things coming up again at this time, to revisit them for 6 months. Let's see. This will be a good time for surgery, even though I typically don't say do surgeries around retrogrades. Mars and Scorpio is good surgical energy, just because it rules that area of life. This is a deep transformation, really activating your psychic abilities here. Any spiritual research or practices or anything that you're doing around spirituality is really going to be helpful at this time. You'll have a lot of support with this energy. This can be fights with your spouse about money, breaking up over money, tired of being manipulated by money or sex, inheriting money, again, tax changes, insurance payments, health issues, or being very accident prone. I'm trying to see what else. You may find a good doctor to help you with any health issues at this time. There can be arguments with coworkers, but overall, this is also really good teamwork energy, where you're actually learning how to be more cooperative with one another, especially because there can be changes that kind of burn you out within that process. So you're going to be like, you know what? I don't even have the energy to argue with y'all. And so getting a lot of sleep and eating well is really going to help you throughout this process. But overall, just remember that this is here to help you, and not, it's happening for you, not to you. So whatever is coming up is essentially showing you somewhere where you could do a little bit better, or just an opportunity to change the way you've been doing something for the better. Giving birth is a possibility this year if that's something that you want, because Jupiter will be in the 5th house. If not, you can also be giving birth to a creative project. You can unlock a talent at this time, start a new business is likely, or have an expansion of a business. You'll be empowered overall to be who you are truly meant to become at this time. And yeah, that about wraps it up for you guys. Honestly, family, I'm really just trying to bring out the highlights with the yearly horoscope, so these typically aren't that long. Please be sure to read your sun, moon, and rising. If you don't know what they are, feel free to email me at info@awayoflife.net with your date of birth, time of birth, and location of birth, and I can help you figure out what that is. Or you can go to, I think, Cafe Astrology, or astrologycafe.com is the most popular place where people go to get this information. You could just pop that information in there and it'll bring up your chart and show you what those 3 are for you. So read all 3 so that you get a full story of what to expect for the year. Also, if you could please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know, it helps us get seen, noticed, or anything. And if you want more information about what it is I do, please be sure to check out the description box below. I have all my services listed there. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And yeah, I hope you found this information helpful. Peace.